cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, y'all? Back with another reaction video. This one submitted by none other than Dutch T. So Dutch T, salute. I appreciate you. 1986 Boston Celtics Tribute, The Beautiful Game. Yes, this 85-86 Celtics team, arguably the greatest team ever assembled, definitely played a beautiful brand of basketball, led by Larry Bird. So, let's get into it. Bill Simmons, I know that he's a big Bird fan.
Please place this team in historical perspective. How good is this Celtic team in comparison with the other champions?
I think it's one of the greatest, if not the greatest team that I've ever been associated with, especially over a long season. They just produced every time they had to. They're a great bunch of guys. The chemistry was great. I'm very happy for them.
It's the Boston Celtics, maybe one of the greatest, if not greatest, passing teams of all time.
Steal by Ainge, ahead to Bird, to the trailer Ainge, to Bird. They made it look easy.
Boston tradition, a nice fast break. You keep that defensive man guessing, and it's easy to get the hoop.
Celtics running, they have a chance here, 4-on-2. Bird to Parrish. Just marvel at the way these Boston Celtics play basketball.
We look at him move the ball. Look at him move the ball. With the Celtics, it doesn't matter who has the ball. If somebody else is open, they're going to get it.
Isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful basketball.
Damn, that extra pass, baby.
Look at that pass by Bill Walton.
You guys look for passes that other teams don't look for. You
thread Bill Walton, Larry Bird, give and go.
On this team, if you move to get open, you're going to get the ball. Here the goal is winning, and it doesn't matter who scores the points or who gets the shots, just win the game.
Loop it ahead to McHale. DJ. Got it! And they are running beautifully. Boston again looking to run. McHale. Here's Bird. 3-on-1 Boston. Pass back Bird. Nice save by Dennis Johnson. Up and comes to Seaston. To one for two. And another foul. Save that one. That was better. Finds Parrish. To McCann. Nice pass. Through the Bird on the lead. Line passes to Walton. Back to Larry. Under the Robert. Two. And there's the play of the game. No doubt about it. That's the play of the game.
A little passing clinic put on there by the Celtics. The Boston Celtics showing you what passing the basketball is all about.
Open man is Seaston, even more open is Bird. Now Seaston even more so. Yes, sirree. Here it is. A three-pointer from Bird. Walks off the court. He was scoreless in the third quarter. He scores 17 points in the fourth. Celtics win it.
That was so well edited, and the music was just perfect for the basketball movement. It was like art. It's like ballet with the pass. It was wah, wah, wah. But yes, definitely, arguably the greatest team ever assembled. These players played within this hive mindset. It's incredible. 9 times out of 10, from what I've been able to see, and even what people have backed up what I've been able to see with people that actually watch this team play for an entire season, is that these guys were always seemingly on the same page. Like they knew their sets, they ran their sets, they had an understanding of what each of the players' tendencies, where they like the ball, how they move, when to move, at which point to move, all that kind of stuff. What they were always where they needed to be at the right time, is what it seems like. And then, they knew their leader, Larry Bird, and his tendencies, and they knew the amazing passer that he was. So they had to learn at some point to always have their hands ready, whether you thought you were going to get the ball or not, because you got a guy there that can make, what seems like the impossible pass possible at times. So incredible. And then, just going down their roster, Danny Ainge, excellent role player who, took a lesser role because, after Danny Ainge, he scored 20 points per game when he went to the Sacramento Kings after the Celtics. And he had some really great role. He even made an All-Star game with the Celtics. I think he averaged like 17, 18 points per game, even one game with the Celtics. But he wasn't just a shooter. Like Danny Ainge could keep the offense going when Larry Bird wasn't on the floor at times. He could fill up. I'm not saying he's as good as Larry Bird, but he was going to make it so there wasn't as much of a drop off. He could score. He could shoot the mid range very well. He could move without the basketball. Definitely coming off the screens, pump fake, shoot, and he could even pass the ball. And I'm sure he learned a lot of that from playing with Larry. All right. Rick Carlisle was on that team, though he didn't get a lot of minutes when his number was called. He did what he could. He did what he did with his with the minutes given. We all know about DJ, Dennis Johnson. Him and Larry Bird had an unbelievable connection. I mean, we've all seen the highlights. Dennis Johnson, is honestly a top 10 point guard of all time, but I feel like he doesn't really get recognized for it. All-star caliber player, plays basketball the right way, could shoot, could pass, play defense. Yeah, DJ, great energy too, but always a calm demeanor about him. And if you want to talk about two people being on the same page, him and Bird definitely. Kevin McHale was on that squad, the black hole. Great hands. And as great as Kevin McHale's hands were, his footwork was incredible. He has some of the best footwork to ever grace the game of basketball. A lot of people have him right up there with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, especially as far as big men with footwork. Great at finishing, hard, soft, great feel for the game. Robert Parrish was also incredible. Don't forget, they boasted that front line. You know what I mean? Bird, McHale, Parrish, and then you got Bill Walton coming off the bench. All of these guys could pass well with Larry Bird and Bill Walton being the best passers. Boy, Bill Walton could pass the basketball. Oh, hurt and all, played most of that season and contributed greatly. I mean, this guy was a Finals MVP and MVP at one time. Now you got him coming off the bench because nobody else wanted to give him a chance, but Red Auerbach did. I mean, you look at this Parrish. Come on, man. Come on. Bill Walton? Seasting? I never say his name right. Jerry Seasting? He could shoot, man. He could shoot that, man. He had a nice stroke. Nice stroke. Then you had the other role players, Sam Vincent, Scott Wedman, but the big players that I mentioned, those guys were usually your main contributors. But even the third string bench players, they knew what the deal was, and whenever they came in, they did what they had to do, man. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the team. But yeah, man, this was a deep team, and they all could pass the basketball. They all knew what to do. They all had a good feel for the game, and there's no. That's why they had the success that they did. That was a tough conference too. That's all I gotta say about it. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Y'all that actually watched basketball during this time can add more context and can speak better about this than even I can. I do my best, but appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.